All right, guys, I'm here. I'm here. So I'm already getting flamed for being a little bit late. It's been like what 30 seconds, if anything. Um, what's going on, guys? What's up? What's up, everybody? I actually got some rest for once, so that's kind of nice. Thank you, Isaac, for joining the family. Please hit me up after the this live feed, and I'll give you the Discord information. Jump on there, and anyone who's looking to join and wondering what we're all about. It's essentially, if you go to the join button, you can check out different tiers that you can join, and essentially we have a team of team builders. We have a ton of success stories, and we're growing every day, and it's becoming a pretty damn good place to learn and a positive environment. We don't put up we don't put up any type of toxicity in our server. So yeah, hey, what's going on, Steve? What's up? What's up? So I've been chatting with some of you guys already as it is. So what we're gonna do, folks, is we're gonna actually just go ahead and look at Mei, and we're gonna look at Onoki, and I'm gonna just do a quick discussion about them. So this is gonna be no showcase. The showcase itself will happen after. So don't worry too much about how good these characters are. Hey Ace, what's going on, bro? So we'll talk about the characters in the showcase themselves, but I can tell you guys the kits and what the numbers look like and how good they're going to be. So yeah, that's a 49ers hat, by the way, people asking. That is my football team of choice. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Joel Francisco, what's up, bro? Yeah, so I just got back from a quick workout, actually right here in my basement. Took a shower, jumped on. So let's talk a little bit about the characters. Let's talk a little bit about what they're all about. And we're going to make this super quick, guys. We're going to do a 30 minutes one. What's going on, Vince? Thank you for jumping on, brother. So we're going to make this a quick one, guys. What up, trash? It's weird saying that. It's weird saying what up, trash. Hey, Cesar. Look at this. We're getting people joining. So what we'll do is we'll wait 2-3 minutes, guys. What's up, Bounty? Yeah, Dominic, tell it to my wife, bro. Tell it to my wife. So, Steve, you're a Pats fan. It's okay, man. Are you still a Pats fan after Brady left? You guys must have been hurt there. What up, Dub? What up, Charles? Hey, Jason. So, Steve is asking, hey, David. Steve's asking, is Mei a must? So, here's the thing. Mei is incredible. I will tell you guys this now. Mei is an incredible unit. There's almost no downfall to her, and we'll talk about that. What's up, bro? The problem, of course, is how close we are to the anniversary, right? So it pulled Mei with 5 singles. Hey, you know what, Rio? That's the best thing to do. So congratulations on that. What's up, Covey? Pink got the gains. Yeah, we'll definitely do a showcase, guys. But so for those asking, is she a must-have? She's really freaking good. Like I'm not kidding you when I say that. And there's a lot of things she brings to your team that a lot of other characters are complementary to. So we'll go through that about what she's all about. So if you're a whale or a dolphin and you have the income and you can pull for her, I say go for it. If you don't have, if you're free to play, I say hold on, because the issue is you're going to end up not having enough Shino coins for the anniversary unless you get super lucky, right? And what they end up doing, if we look back at patterns, they end up usually releasing a character with brand new mechanics. And then like 2 or 3 banners later, they'll introduce someone else with those same mechanics, but sometimes even better, right? So we'll talk about some of those things. Unknown Avio, I got Mei on the first multi. Absolutely. So yeah, let's so Ace actually Ace Dub is asking if Mei is gonna help with stuns and stuff, which should be good for ATB. So Ace, she's really going to be good for ATB, not because of her stunning or status effect abilities. She's going to be more helpful because of her crit damage abilities and the fact that she'll reduce some damage coming in by the opponent for 3 turns. Yeah, Isaac, I would say wait. If you're a free-to-play player, I would say hold on. Joel Francisco, so both of them are not that good for nuking. If you need a nuker, to be quite honest with you, Onoki might be a little better for the crit damage that he provides, or the crit boost that he does for the crit rate. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have to test both of them. They're both decent, but they're both not very good. So yeah, exactly. So Kevin Lopez said it there. Yeah, and congratulations, Nick. That's awesome. The 4-star. So Kevin, for sure, hold off for the anniversary. So the problem with Zabuza is he's an older character. He's harder to farm. I wouldn't recommend going with Zabuza. He's a little too old. Yeah. So let's talk about Mei. So let's go into it. So unknown Avio is asking how many Shino coins are recommended for anniversary. So if you go by my average, which I did a video on, it takes me 23k on average to pull a unit. 23k. Okay, so 23k. That's not even a lot, guys. To be quite honest with you, if you guys watched the live stream with AJ, myself, and Karingan, it took AJ I think about 50k, maybe 60k, and it took Karingan. We're not even going to talk about the numbers, but it was pretty high. So yeah, so that's the thing. So 23k minimum, I would say, is the best thing to do. Yeah, Eric, don't worry about that. I mean, we'll see. Yo, Epics, thank you for joining, brother. There's one of my mods, Epics. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Freaking, you should build whoever you want. Yeah, and that's the thing at the end of the day, right, Eric? It's like, it's a gacha game. You're going to have good luck. You're going to have bad luck. It's going to happen. What's up, Kisuke? What's going on, brother? So some of my members jumping on. Thank you guys for the support and love. Yeah, so congratulations for getting Mei trash. That's awesome. She's great. So let's talk about her. Okay, we're gonna go to it, guys. I'm gonna show you guys what she's all about. We're gonna talk about her kit. I'm gonna explain to you what makes her really good and where she's gonna be really good. As you can see here, I've got her to 64 right now. I'm only taking my time with her because I'm working on a few other characters at the same time. But she will be 4-star tomorrow for sure, and I'll be doing a showcase for her as soon as I possibly can. I probably could use some fragments here to get her up, but we're gonna save those for the anniversary. It's not worth it. So right now, just so you guys are aware, I'm not looking at my actually, you know what, I'll minimize this a little bit. Let's move this over. Can I move this over? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. What do I have on my front page? I have this as my front page right now. There you go. Yeah, so let's cover a couple things, guys. A lot of people ask, is there a difference between multis and singles? Summoning, that is, right? So the first thing I want you guys to know is there is no difference between multis and single summons. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because until Bandai releases something that says multis guaranteed in SR, the rate is exactly the same. So if you're a free-to-play player and you want to take a chance, go with singles. Don't worry about pulling multis. You're not getting a better chance at all. But at the end of the day, if you really want Mei, you should be pulling her now for, you should be pulling her for her EF banner and then using your fragments from Abyss to level her up, right? So that's the thing. But let's talk about Mei a little bit. I'm going to jump into this real quick. So again, we're going to keep this nice and short, guys, just because I'm low on time. I got to get to bed soon. But I want to tell you guys what she's all about, why she's good. So here is her main thing, Lava Style Dissolving Jutsu. Now, no, I'm good. I got a wife bounty. I can't be doing stuff like that, bro. So Lava Style Dissolving Jutsu here. So it deals damage to all active enemies, boosts ally status effect rate for 1 turn. So status effect rate, guys, for those that don't know, it increases your chance to stun, paralyze, shadow stitch, burn, poison, and confuse. Now confuse is 100%. Why would you need more chance to do that? Well, because there's status suppression effect, right? So when you have status effect suppression, it lowers the percentage chance. So this boosts you back up to 100%. All right, so that's one good thing. Here's what's going on, Reggie. Jocko Ball Z, what's up? So the thing that actually makes her really good, guys, and this is what I want to point out, okay? Her critical damage increase rate at 21.89%, currently at 64, and her guard damage rate is what really, like, this specifically is what's going to make her amazing in ATB. So people are asking, like, is she good in ATB? This jutsu here, guys, is nuts. Like, so the critical damage increase rate, there aren't many characters that have that, okay? There is Neji, and then there's OG Datara. And let's look at those characters for a sec, okay? I want to just show you this real quick. I'm going to go back here. So OG Datara has it built into his kit. And if you guys don't know, it actually ends up stacking. So you can actually put the two of these characters together and they'll stack. So if you look at Art is an Explosion, he boosts all allies' critical damage increase rate by 22.52%. If you put him and her together in the same team, anytime she does her jutsu, this is already active. It's going to put all of your characters at 40, 45%ish, right? So 45% more crit damage. So that's actually what makes her the most valuable. So that's my recommendation to you guys. If you have her, build her. She's going to make things a lot easier for you, and she's going to do a ton of damage. And let's go back to her again, and let's take a quick look. Let's go back here. Right here. So where is she going to shine? She's going to shine in ATB. She's going to shine in Abyss. She's going to shine in FG. She pretty much will shine every single time. All right? So let's see here. One sec, guys. Okay. I turned off the YouTube channel. Maybe that'll help. If the audio is off, guys, let me know. So yeah, that's the main thing with her. So she's actually going to be useful in every single piece of content just for her jitsu. Now the second thing she has is fixation with marriageability, and this here is actually pretty incredible. It lowers all enemies' special ninjutsu, and also the tribe damage that they do by 28% for 3 turns. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, the moment she's on the field, the moment the battle starts, anyone that has a ninjutsu and a tribe special is going to have 3 turns for damage reduced. All right? So at the beginning of the battle. So what this does is helps people who have Sai with 2 turns, right? So if there's a Sai character out there, let's say it's Rene or Datara, if they come in and start their jitsus, you're going to reduce 28% of that damage coming in. All right, so just keep that in mind. She also boosts allies' critical rate when she's active with those allies, and she also boosts the guard rate. So very, very good character, guys. Yeah, she's incredible. She's actually one of the best characters out there. All right, let me jump back in here, guys. Jump back in. I'll start answering some questions here, guys. So give me a sec here. Best Sasuke is Sasuke Heavy. Other question. Let's see. Is URSMJ amazing, David? So one of the best Abyss units. I'm just going through some questions, guys. What character would you personally want for the anniversary? So unknown. I actually did a video on my predictions. Which is good revenge unit for an SR? Okay, so yeah, Andrew, is there any way to start Abyss over from the start after you progress the first time? No, not from the start. It's continuous. So if you progress, you can't go back. It pretty much stays on the same stage. Angelo. Hey, Bayaku, thank you so much. Brian, when is the anniversary? The anniversary is either March 3rd or... Actually, here, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Let's jump back to the game. For those asking about the anniversary, right? Let's get out of here for one sec. Where is this? Here we go, challenges. So if you go to challenges, guys, if you go to main... you can actually see your logon date, right? So if you look here, I'm not even a day 1 player, to be honest with you. So if you calculate this, it's close to March 3rd. So just so you guys are aware, it's close to March 3rd. It's going to come soon, guys, so keep that in mind. Okay. What are people asking? What place would Onoki be good? Okay, so people, let's talk about Onoki. So we know Mei's incredible. So people asking, should you pull for Mei or not? Here's the answer to that. Should you pull for Mei? Is she incredible? Yes, she is absolutely incredible. She's an amazing unit. If who should pull for her? People who are whales and dolphins and have expendable income and can buy Shino coins for the anniversary. If you're a free-to-play player, guys, do not pull for her. Save for the anniversary. Anniversary units and any big milestone units are always better than any unit before that for the most part, right? So my suggestion is hold off. Wait till the anniversary. It's coming up in 2-3 weeks max, and we're gonna be getting announcements and new banners and hopefully new content. So my suggestion is if you're free to play, wait for her extra fragment banner, then pull for her. If you're a whale and a dolphin, she's incredible. Absolutely go for her. She'll make a huge difference in almost every piece of content you do. So Mei is top tier character from the looks of it. I still have to do a lot more testing because she's not at the highest level yet, but from her looks, she's definitely up there as one of the best characters to have come out in a very long time. Now, let's jump over to Onoki. People are asking about Onoki. Okay. We'll talk about the tribe in a second. I just want to talk about Onoki real quick, guys. Okay, so let's jump into Onoki for a second. So here's the thing with him. He's free right now. If you're a brand new player, right? If you're a brand new player and you just got him and you're looking for a nuke, for an SR, and the event is here, he's definitely pretty good. Okay? He's pretty good for a new player. Is he good overall? Not really. Okay? So here's his problem. Onoki's biggest issue, guys, is the fact that he's very, very selfish, right? And that's going to cause a problem. So he's a decent nuke. So he'll boost his own critical rate, which is huge, before he does his jutsu. So he's almost going to be at 100%. Okay? You can deal 250% more damage to one enemy. You deal extra damage when there are more undefeated allies than enemies. So he will do a lot of damage for you from the start, but he's not a very good overall character. And he's kind of all over the place for a nuke. Like, if you look at his skill 2, he boosts his own damage increase or damage reduction rate, which means he's more of a survivor for this rather than nuke, right? And also hard-headed here, he boosts his own critical rate for each passing turn. So what that means, guys, even if he's not on the field, every turn that passes, he boosts his own critical rate for the rest of the battle. So that in that regard, he's really good. He just continuously gets more crit. The other thing is he boosts his own damage reduction rate, but again, it's all about him. So the main thing here is if you have him and you're a new player, he's not bad. He's going to do pretty good, right? But if you're a veteran player, you're going to have better characters to use from. Okay? So let's talk about tribe specials. So somebody was asking me about tribe specials. So the 3-man tribe, guys, is not bad. It's going to be really good for places such as Abyss, but it's not going to do well in Flashback Genealogy, and it probably won't do very well in Alliance Team Battle. So it's more of a Abyss type thing for survivability more than anything else. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's where this will thrive. Now, if you look at the one with Mei and Tsunade, so let's go find Mei again. So if you look at Mei real quick, let's go back to her tribe special. The 2-woman tribe, I should say. So boost all allies damage reduction rate by 20%, boost all allies critical rate by 18%, boost all allies guard rate. Again, a very defensive minus the crit part tribe where it's going to be very useful in Abyss, but that's as far as it's going to go. Alright, so these tribes are very good in Abyss, but not anywhere else outside of there. Maybe in Arena if you plan to use all 3 of them, but you know how I feel about tribes in Arena. You get stunned, you get killed, the whole turn is blocked, it's not worth it. So definitely really good, guys, for the Abyss, but not Flashback Genealogy and nowhere else. Yeah, I know. Listen, I mean, being a guy, you guys are going to love this, obviously. I don't blame you, but in terms of the actual use, you got to know where to use it, right? Yeah, exactly. If you're simping, it's a whole different story. So keep that in mind. All right. So yeah, so Mei, incredible unit. Is she a must-have? If you're a whale and a dolphin, absolutely go for her. If you have expendable income. If you're free to play, do not go for her. Wait for the extra fragment banner, then get her. But definitely do the event anyways. Get those UR fragments and wait for the anniversary, guys. The anniversary units are probably going to be crazy. Yeah, Mei's tribes are pretty much all Abyss. Yeah. Yitbarak, no, probably Rene probably won't come back. Maybe till next year. This has been the first Christmas we had with tribes, right? So he may come back next year. He may not. We don't know. No, never use tribes in arena. Never use tribes with arena. Moha Island, definitely not. Trash, it's Kakashi and Jiraiya. Favorite tribe to run? It's the Rasengan entrusted to by father and teacher. You guys can actually watch that video. I actually say it's my favorite one. So that's my favorite. What's the best EX tribe? Depends. There's a lot of really good EX tribe guys. Like Commander of the Hebi is the best Abyss tribe. Connected Feelings is the best tribe for ATB. Flashback Genealogy, you can use multiple different tribes like Bonded by Rasen. So it's all there's a ton of them. So anyone wants to know my predictions, I'm going to actually post a video here for you guys. One sec. Let's go to my video. I actually already have a prediction video, guys. So if you want to know what my predictions are, actually my predictions have been pretty good. I've been 75% correct so far. So take a look at it if you want to know. And you guys can, here, I'll put it up here. One sec. There you go. Those people that are wondering, that is the Annie prediction video. I'm going to pin it. Those want to watch it, feel free. I give you guys my prediction. So far, like I said, I've been 75% correct. We'll see where I go from here. I could be way off going forward, but Kobe, do you think we're going to get more UR boxes for anniversary? I hope so. I hope actually they increase blessing level and give us more options like that in it, but yeah. Let's see here. What do we got here? So Isaac, what was your question? Is it worth investing into 3-star URs? Yeah, Isaac, it is worth investing into 3-star URs because that's the only way to really get them up. You have to use your UR fragments to get them up, right? So definitely invest in them like Kakashi, OG Kakashi, Sasuke Hebi. The original ones are really good. So keep all resources. Yeah, keep all your resources for the anniversary, guys. 100%. Don't be like me. I'm showcasing. I'm a content creator. It's a whole different scenario. Every single fragment you have, every single pot you have and all that stuff, everything you're collecting, save it all for the anniversary because you're going to want that for sure. So definitely. Thanks, Dominic. Appreciate it. It's all guessing, right? So Cactus Jack, don't get your Mitsuki to 5-star yet. Again, wait, guys. Again, wait for the anniversary. If you're thinking like, hey, you know what? I want to get this character to 5 stars, or I want to get this character to like 6 or 7, whatever the case may be. At the moment, save. Yeah, well, it is right now because you're a newer player. When you start getting up, you're gonna notice it's a lot easier. So you're gonna like per event, you can probably collect like up to like 60, 70 UR fragments. So yeah. What about Ryo? Same thing with Ryo, guys. I mean, listen, here's the thing. If you can go further in Abyss and if you have Mei and Onoki and you want to get their fragments, I mean, use your Ryo, get some levels up. But right now, for those that are like wanting to know what to do, my opinion, save all your resources. Honestly, save them. Vince. Yeah, no, leave it alone, bro. Leave it. Yeah, so that's the only exception. Guys, the only exception to this rule, literally the only exception to this rule is Sai. And you need him at 6 stars, by the way. So Carlos Sanchez asking, can I get Sai to 5 stars? Sai is the only exception to this rule. Your SR fragments can go to Sai, no problem. He's like, he breaks the game practically. So for Sai though, guys, you need to get him to 6 stars and you need him to be LB2. So you need to have enough fragments to have enough for 6 stars, plus enough to get him to limit break 2, and you need 25 weapon fragments. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Sai is the only exception to the rule. I typed it out as well, just in case people are wondering. Hey, Payamon Lopez, absolutely. If I can get 5K by anniversary, I'll be happy. If not, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's going to happen anyway. So, yeah, listen, Sai is the most broken character in the game. It's 100%. How do you become a whale? Get a good job and start spending money on games. I mean, realistically, put your credit card in there and go. So, Dave, that's how you become a whale. So 6 star, limit break 2. What's a dolphin, Antonio? Good question. People want to talk about dolphins, whales, and free to play. Okay, so let's talk a little about that. Okay, so what is a dolphin? A dolphin is somebody who spends a little bit of money to get ahead in a game. So somebody who takes advantage. Yeah, Dominic knows. So that's what a dolphin is. Dolphin is somebody who spends a little bit of money to take advantage of, obviously, the perks of spending money in a game, but not very much, enough to be ahead. A whale is somebody who spends a ton of money, such as myself, to either support a game, to do content, or to be ahead of the game pretty much as far as possible. So I do multiple things. I'm a whale for 3 reasons. I'm a whale to obviously test units, get units out there, showcase for you guys, create content, and the second thing for me is support the game. And the community, of course, because this game would have shut down a long time ago if not for the whales. So that's one of the reasons why. Again, Will, if you look at the Annie predictions, I hope so. I really hope they do bring in more content. Vince, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure. I'm really happy that helped. I'm a small fan. AJ is not free to play. Speaking of AJ, he's actually going to be showing up soon. He's going to be showing up. Yeah, there's actually there's actually a list of where you are in the spending column. If you look at the actual list, it's on the main Discord, I believe. It tells you if you're like a tadpole, a fish egg, etc. And it's pretty funny. It actually goes pretty insanely high. But yeah, I don't know where I'm at exactly. Yes, AJ is my boy. Just so you guys are aware, AJ did pull Mei after the live event. So shout out to my boy. He's gonna jump on soon. He's one of my mods now as well too. What is my favorite character in the game? There's a couple. OG Kakashi is one of my favorite characters. Itachi T Criminal is one of my favorite characters. UR Heavy is one of my favorite characters. Who else do I have there? Naruto Rinne is a fantastic character. So there's quite a bit. So here's the thing. So in my opinion, guys, from a kit perspective, Mei is better than Criminal Itachi. Yes. I think she is. Will she do more damage? No. So here, I'm going to write this out. Smart, do I invest in the stock market? I don't anymore. I actually invest in real estate more now. So I find it's a more stable investment, of course. So that's where my money goes is real estate, and I guess here. So who asked this question? What? David. 1 second. I'm gonna answer you. So this has been something that a lot of players have been asking. So there's a question coming up like, what's the best way to farm Shino coins? There really isn't a way to do it, guys. This game is so like linear in terms of how to do it. Your only real benefit to farming Shino coins is being better in arena or doing better in arena, right? So I actually set up a video for you guys. Is there any substitutions for Rinne, Naruto in case you didn't get him? Not really, Joey, unfortunately. Like, he just brings so much to the table. The only unit that has 100% confused is UR Sarada, but she doesn't do the same amount of damage, though. So, oh, thanks, Isaac. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. And Cactus Jack, is Hinata 6-star worth having on my team? Depends on the rest of your team, bro. Like, she's not bad. She's good as a starter character, but she falls off pretty heavily in the middle range. So I'd say if you're about 300k power to 350k, she's decent. If you're above that at that point, you should replace her. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Exactly. Yeah, so a question for unknown Avio will be, will Mei be good with Sasuke, Kirin, and Kakashi in the same team? Absolutely. She's pretty much good anywhere. So here's how you want to set her up. Let me show you guys, okay? Let's actually go into the game and let me show you guys how you want to set up a team with Mei. So here's how the team is going to look, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and edit my team. I'm going to take so here's my power team. I'm going to actually, you know what? No, we'll do this team here. I'm trying to see what team let's play around with this team. Okay. So here's how you want to build Mei, okay? So Mei can fall under Force or Spirit. So you want to put her first. Okay, so put Mei first 100%. And the reason why you want to do that is you want to get that crit damage up. You want to get that status rate effect up for the other characters to follow. Okay, so Mei first, and then you can put in characters such as this. You can put in Hebi, who does critical rate and insane damage. So that crit damage that she gives is going to fall right onto him. So he's going to do insane damage. You can put on Kakashi right after, and he already does get crit damage up already by his LB2. So her crit damage will fall on top of that. So right there, you're giving each unit extra crit damage. So I'm going to go back for a second. Actually, here, let me actually edit this team. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. One sec. Let's actually put Mei in a team, and I'll explain how to use her. So Mei. So not only is she giving the crit damage, guys, but she's also giving these two units status effect rate up, which means their stuns are going to do more, right? They're higher percentage stuns now. So they have 35 and 35% chance. She's giving an extra 6%. That's going to increase the stun rate for one turn. The one turn means this turn and the following turn. So remember that, guys. It actually should be treated almost like 2 turns, okay? So one turn is this turn and the following. So not only are they getting the crit damage, the guard damage rate up, but they're also going to get the status effect up. So now these guys are critting harder, and they're going to be stunning a lot more often, right? So that is one setup. Now the second thing I would do here, and this depends on what content you're looking at, right? I would also add in OG Datara. Now, I'm going to put him in energy because he's not meant for damage. He's meant specifically for the crit damage that he offers, and that will stack with her crit damage. His is for the rest of the battle, and it's a trait. So that's perfect, right? So here, what I would do is I do someone like Obito, CM2, which also has a stun. Obito has insane crit damage and damage in general, so I'd put him in there. And then you can put in somebody like, here it's up to you. You can put in Rinne if you want. Or you can put in, Six Tails or Sasori or Sublime or Itachi even. So anybody here that needs more crit damage, and that's an A unit, I would toss in there as well. She essentially makes A units and T units hit way, way harder, especially A units because of that crit damage and status effect. But here she helps with a stun. Here she'll help with any other status effect rate. So a burn, a poison, a shadow stitch, right? So you can put whatever DPS you want in there as your second turn. So you can put in Mitsuki, you can put in Sasori here to have extra status effect rate even. So he offers extra one, so that'll double it. You can put in SR Hebi even if you want to have even higher percentage for status effect rate. So yeah, guys, there's a ton of options you can choose here. So you definitely want to put stunners, and you want to put A units in her team because she's just going to boost that crit damage a lot, right? So I mean, for the sake of showing you this, let's do. You know what we can do actually here? We'll do this. One sec. We'll put in Kirin here to add more boost to the damage, and we'll do it like this. So there you go. That's what I would do for that team there. So that's damage reduction rate down, add more attack up, and damage increase rate, and then he gets the crit damage as well. He'll get the crit damage and also the status effect for his burn. He'll get the status effect for his AoE stun, and he'll get the status effect for his stun and crit as well too, right? So that is a team right there. And then lastly, what I would do, like I mentioned, I would put Sai here. I would put in, you can put Rinne here if you want more damage, or you can put in someone like Sasori. And then here you can put in OG Datara. Actually, we do it this way instead. So that there is like a really good setup because you're getting crit damage here on top of Mei's, you're getting status effect rate up on top of Mei's, and then you're getting the chakra off from everybody. So something like this would look really good. Right? And there are a lot of SR units you can add to this as well. It doesn't have to be UR units. This is very UR heavy, but I was just showing you what like a decent setup with her would look like. Okay, so crit damage. So crit damage here, stun here. She boosts status effect rate. So stun. So you got what, 5 stuns? Yep, 5 stuns there. You've got burn here, you've got chakra here, and you've got AoE and status effect rate up. So she's offering both. So this is a pretty good complementary team. You can throw in Rinne here instead if you want, guys, and do even more. So if I were to put in Rinne here, let's say, right? So let's say you have Naruto Rinne and you put him here. His Confuse and the fact that he's an A unit will take advantage of that crit damage. But his Confuse will be 100%, which will give Datara OG the ability to do defense down on all units because they have Confuse. So that's a great perk to having Rinne with Datara. So that's also a decent setup there as well too. Okay, So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. So let me go back to my screen here, guys, and let's go back to the questions. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was just talking, so I have to go up. Is CM2 Sasuke worth building up? Yes, but wait. So Raoun, I'm going to start with the bottom and move up. Raoun Jamold's asking if CM2 Sasuke is worth building up. He absolutely is, but you have to wait for the anniversary. So again, I will make this pretty much a standard thing. Save all of your stuff for the anniversary, guys. Do not build anybody yet until the anniversary. Okay, hold on. Everybody that's asking questions, I will get to it shortly. Do you think you should run an old? Yeah, Ace. So Ace is asking, do you think they should run old Genealogy Abyss for with new ones? So here's the thing. I want them to do that, but the problem is their marketing ploy here is the extra fragment banner. If you're missing fragments for characters, they want you to summon using the extra fragment banner. That's their business model. Would I want old characters to come back? 1000%, absolutely. But whether they'll do it or not is a whole different story. Ace Dub, you can actually hold off on building Mama Sakura for now to 5. She's not meant for damage, she's meant for crit and survivability, so the 5 will boost her damage a little more and some of her stats, but hold on to all your stuff until the anniversary, guys. Is it worth buying the Shino coin amulets if you're F2P? The Deuce 4, yes it is, but again, same thing applies, guys. Everything after the anniversary. That's all good, Dominic. We're here to have fun too. It's not all serious. So, okay. What do I do for work? I'm a director in the IT department for email services in the government of Canada. How many training stones can you get a day? Angelo, I actually created I actually did a video on it. Okay. Carlos, you are not taking that long. Hey, King Goku, thanks for jumping on, bro. Appreciate it. Big Mike Gamer. Hey, Painblade, got a question for you. Go ahead, bro. That's what I'm here for. Gold tier, you need to be tier 15, I believe it was, and I think that's level 75. Or no, 74? Maybe 74, 75, around there. I'm around 300k. Should I use SM Jiraiya instead of Obito? So, Wittish Mold, it depends what you want to use it for. So they're both good together as well. So, I have a wife, yes. Emiliano, I have a wife and a kid. Yeah. Yep, I do. Date for Annie, we think it's March 3rd. Might be right after. It's somewhere in March, guys. We don't know the exact date. What's a good farmable tank that could replace Yamato? To be honest with you, Suigetsu is probably the best farmable tank. So if you can farm his elite missions, Suigetsu is amazing. And Yamato is actually still a really good tank. But out of the newer characters, honestly, Killer Bee is probably the best tank in the game, so I would suggest him. But yeah, Yamato's good for now, guys, and Suigetsu is probably a little bit better. At what point are the shrines worth the Ryo? Anthony Ivy's asking, what point are the shrines worth the Ryo? When we have an event like the Rinne Festival again. Before then, do not buy them, guys. They're very minimal. So yeah, I think I've answered. Is Sai worth using before LB2? So Gordon Burrows is asking, is Sai worth using before LB2? Like, Sai's decent, to be honest, because he gives attack up to the cell, and he gives attack up with his skill too, and chakra with his jutsu. So I personally still like using him as a new player. If you're an older player, no, everything for Sai comes after his LB2. So, I mean, depends on the rest of your units. I personally used him beforehand, and I liked him because he gave me attack up to all my good units. But it all depends on what else you have in your team. Remember, guys, this is a team-building game. So one unit can't dictate your whole team unless it's Sai with his LB2. Then that's a whole different story. But yeah. Coco Tiger, which is more important to build? Best team. With Tribe Special? No, definitely not Tribe Special. If you're a brand new player, total power and abilities. Those are your main thing. Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to go through all the questions. Yeah, I mean, listen, I know Avio's asking, he wants to build Mei. I mean, go for it. Listen, I'm only giving you guys advice about saving your resources unless you need the characters badly. Like, if you need Mei to progress further, absolutely build her. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she's an amazing character, and if she can help you progress in the current event, build her up. Resources are going to always be there. It's just saying, for those people who are just wondering, should I go for 4-star to 5-star, etc., etc., for older characters, you guys should be saving your UR fragments and SR fragments for the anniversary for that regard. Vince, you're asking, do you think they'll always release Naruto and Boruto banners? Or do you think they will do only Boruto after releasing? No, I think they'll always go back and forth, Vince, to be honest with you. That's I think what they're going to do, back and forth. What characters do you think they will get a character? Uh, Honestly, the problem is, so King Goku's asking, what characters do I think will be game breaking? There really isn't a way to judge that, because the way Bandai does this, right? They release good hardcore name characters like legends, and they will make them with crappy kits. So it's hard to say. It's really hard to honestly nowadays, because PvE is so in the forefront. I think the character with the best buffs and a stun power creep numbers with the best tribe is going to be the most broken character. Yes, and Annie anniversary is coming in March, guys. Holy Haramba, thank you. My pleasure, bro. No problem. A very good D unit. I mean, there's quite a few. Donzo's really good. The new Killer Bee that just came out is really good. Yamato's really good. Suigetsu's really good. Jugo's not bad. There are a lot of good D units. Naruto Kage UR is decent now. Gaara UR is still pretty good. So it depends. Luckhap is asking, should I focus on Onoki? It only depends. If you're a brand new player and you don't have any other nukes, he's not bad for you for a little while, but he's going to be very replaceable shortly, guys. So Onoki is okay right now as a new player. He's going to be replaced very quickly. He's like Revenge Sasuke. Let's put it that way. If you guys were around when Revenge Sasuke came out, he was the first power creep SR character with a nuke. He was easily replaced after a while, so keep that in mind, okay? Ricky Gomez, is Mei worth getting right now? If you're a whale and a dolphin, yes, and you have expendable income and you don't need to save for the anniversary, she is absolutely worth it. If you're a free-to-play player, she's absolutely worth it, but you should be saving for the anniversary because probably better units will come out. Again, that's a guess. Hold on, let me just answer a question here. So somebody asking, who do you think I should 5-star first? Obito, Sasuke Heavy, Sublime, or Itachi? Probably Obito if you're a brand new player. So that's the gentleman or lady with the Russian name. I know it's Russian because I'm Russian. I just can't read or write, unfortunately. So could be Polish as well, I guess. But yeah, so who do I think you should 5-star? Obito, Sasuke Heavy, Sublime, or Itachi? For you, if you're brand new, go with Obito. Brian Jiang, save for now, guys. Don't 5-star anybody right now. Sasuke Heavy, definitely. If you're looking for a nuker, though, he's one of the best nukers in the game still. If you're looking for a brand new B, if it's the new Killer B, like the brand new one, version 2, he's also very good to do. So it's up to you there. You can't go wrong. But if it's the old Killer B, avoid that at all costs. Who's the better character in general? Mama Sakura or Kid Kakashi? That's a really good question. It depends what you need. Arena, Mama Sakura can give you a little more because of her stun and attack down. And Abyss, she might give a little more. But Kid Kakashi overall is probably a better character because he brings a lot of damage with him too. So I think that. So my A-Tail B actually has less defense than my Danzo and surprisingly Yamato. Yeah, Silas, that happens sometimes. Sometimes D units will have less defense, but will have more guard rate or guard damage rate. So check out your stats. Also, the star level, you have to remember, also matters, right? So if you have the same stars for Danzo and Killer B, that's just the mechanical thing, the way they built them, right? What he lacks in defense, he'll make up for something else. Yamato has a ton of defense, most likely also because he's higher in Star Awakening, right? The more Awakening you get, the more stats you get. So keep that in mind. Somebody's asking, why don't I recommend using tribes in Arena? Okay, so if you haven't seen my video, I have a video called Tribes versus co-op, okay? And I'm just trying to find the person asking. At Inter... Sorry, guys. Give me a sec here. There we go. Hey, Jugo, what's going on, brother? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. So I'm going through messages, guys. I'm doing my best here. Do you think Tribes will promote like Boruto anime like Voltage? Yeah. So Saucy Uchi is asking. To be honest with you, they're bringing out more Boruto characters. So I'm actually happy with that. And I was saying hopefully Tribes becomes the first game this quickly to bring Boruto into the limelight a little more. So I think they will for sure. Yeah, you are Jugo will be really cool. How good is Onoki? So again, guys, Onoki is a decent nuke for brand new players. For veteran OGs, you probably don't want to use him. He's going to be very replaceable very fast. When is the waifu showcase, Pelmon? As soon as I get them up. I'm working on it. It's hard to keep up with all these new units. So yeah, that's kind of the problem. So 420 King, if you have no A units... yeah, I mean, Onoki will do good for you if you need an A unit. Like, he's a new power creep unit. A units are nukers. If you don't have a nuke, Onoki's your only choice. Go for him. I mean, build him up, but remember, he's going to be replaceable very quickly. Do I think Obito and S Kabuto next? I honestly thought it was going to be Madara and Hashirama. And I'm not saying Ito Tensei version. I'm talking about the old school version of them, like when they were alive and friends. That's the version I think will come out. So not a movie star. Hey, how viable will a 4-star Onoki be? Honestly, for you, bro, he might actually do pretty good because you're a newer player. He might do pretty good damage for you, so he's going to be good for that. But if you are a older player like myself, he won't do anything for me at all. So for newer players like not a movie star, for example, Onoki 4-star will actually do some pretty good damage for you, especially early on in the game. Cloud Gray, maybe that could be it. What tier, guys? We're not gonna do tiers yet because I haven't tested them. Mei, I can tell you, is top tier already just for her buffs alone. So Mei is definitely top tier. Onoki's probably gonna be in the same tier as SR Heavy, maybe a little below. We gotta test them out, but I don't know yet. So Curse Mark Sasuke is still really good. So Poseidon X is asking how good is Curse Mark Sasuke? He's really good. So just letting you guys know this right now. So we've covered the Mei and Onoki part. I'm going to repeat it again. So Mei is an incredible unit, probably top tier. Is she a must-have? If you're a dolphin and a whale, so what that means is if you're willing to spend money on the game, you should definitely try to pull for her. If you're not, wait for the extra fragment banner. Save all of your resources for the anniversary. Is Onoki good? He's decent for newer players who need a nuke. For veteran players, he's not going to do much for you. Even for newer players, I will say this, by the anniversary, you may find a replacement for him fairly quickly. So my suggestion is hold on to what you have with him. If you need a nuke to progress, do it. But remember, he is going to be replaceable very quickly. All right. Where are we? The K9, the worst team you can make. Just look at the tier list, bro. It's there. Just avoid those people in the C, D, B section. The rest are good. Are Pain, Hidan, and SMN still viable? Yep, they're still viable, Cactus Jack. They are. In certain places, right? So that's the only thing. Is SMJ still worth building up? Absolutely, SMJ still worth building up. Listen, I got to do something real quick for the guys. It looks like everyone really wants this to happen, so I will go ahead and change the tribe, guys. To make you feel better, we will change it to the ladies. I thought, you know what, the 3-man tribe might have been good for everybody to kind of look at. But we've got a couple gentlemen here, and it's late at night, and I guess it's okay to do this because we are in the later part of the show. It is 10:19. I wanted to finish this by 10, and we're already almost at 10:30. All right, guys, give me a few seconds. I will go ahead and change the screen over to... Did I miss them? Did I miss them? Where? Oh, am I on 3-man tribes? Yeah, I'm on 3-man tribes. Oh, okay, that's good. Did I miss it, guys? Sorry, I was talking while I was doing this and I wasn't paying attention. So, let's go back and find the two ladies who seem to be rocking everyone's world right now. Alright, folks. There you are. People asking. I delivered. You guys are horrible. It's better looking at the ladies. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, my pleasure, Poseidon. No problem. No problem. You guys see them now? You guys are happy? You guys are happy? Okay. Oh, and thank you for the hat. Appreciate it. I do like my hat as well. And thank you for the compliments. So, LoCap, I only do team building on my membership channel. If you want to get team building help, guys, go to any of my videos. There's a main Discord link, and it connects you to the main Discord of Tribes. Not my Discord. That's a whole different, that's a monthly fee thing. You can join that if you want. I do personal team building there for you, but with my team builders. But the main Discord is fantastic. Go there, jump onto the team building channel. There's amazing team builders there like Static. Shout out to him. Leonline as well too. The boy Classy, who does most of it and has his own like teaching class for team building. And he and I have worked together quite a bit. So definitely jump on there. Go to the team building channel and ask for help there. There's also a guide there for you to read that actually explains how team building works. And I also have a ton of videos on my channel that explain how team building work again. So you can watch any of that content. It's all there for you guys. The resources are there. So please take advantage of it. Unknown Avio. I'm level 70 with 330k power. Honestly, Avio, if you're 330k power, Onoki will probably help you just a little bit. Just a bit. So I would hold off. Chosen, yes, I have actually. One sec. Yeah, so Jugo's asking, there was no podcast this week. There was no podcast this week because I got crazy busy, guys. Unfortunately, with work and stuff and my baby and just life gets hectic, right? So unfortunately, I could not record a podcast this week, but we are having one this coming week for sure. So the return of the podcast will happen. If you want to know my anniversary predictions, Connor, look up top. I pinned it. Happy birthday, Jackal Ballad. There you go. No problem. I can do that. Oh, you guys want the post scene? Ah, okay. So now I'm being asked to change it to the post scene. All right. 1 sec. I can do that too. I can do that if you guys want the post scene. I feel like this is going to be a back and forth between who likes what. This one. I see why you guys want this now. Jeez, guys. Come on. Bring a little class to the channel. There you go. Is that better? This is what you guys wanted? Yeah, it is. Well, Ace, that's not really true. There are a lot of good animation tribes that are really good tribes in general as well. Like Bonded by Rasen is really good. The Rasengan by Teacher and Father is really good. So, favorite character Kakashi, Itachi Criminal. There's a lot, guys. I think I already answered this question twice in this video. You guys are literally making me work for sure. All right, guys. Let's go 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Yadberik, should you build Tsunade? Listen, Tsunade is not bad. Don't build her though. Like as in don't put in frags into her. She's a good replacement for now, but she doesn't do what Sai does. So, I mean, she's good to have. Definitely great for Abyss. So build her up if you mean by like getting her levels up, but don't awaken her. All your awakening things should be going towards Sai, right? Hey, Rack, what's going on, bro? We did a tier list already. Are you referring to Mei and Onoki one? If so, we gotta test them first, so we'll do that as soon as we have done the testing. I think we're caught up though on the tier list, I thought. Last one was Mitsuki and Orochimaru. And I thought we did the latest one. Sean, it's Kakashi and Jiraiya. Hey, Senpai Soup, good for you, man. Congratulations on that. Is Kabuto worth building on? Not really, Cactus. Not really. I wouldn't build on Kabuto. All right, later, Ace. Thanks for joining. If I had any character, any choice to put in the game, who would I choose? That's a good question. In any character, any version of the game. To be honest, that's a hard question. That's a good question too, though. I would probably put in Hanzo the Salamander, or young Jiraiya, like really young Jiraiya. Probably my two favorite. Thank you, Kisuke. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Happy birthday, Jacob. That's for Topix. Asking me to say it. Happy birthday. Okay. All right, guys. So last thing I'm gonna do here before we head off, we're gonna go ahead and call this. No, but Onoki's probably not better than Boruto. Actually, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. I don't know yet. We have to check that out first. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Oh, tier list for Killer being Kisame. Sorry, guys. That's what you're asking for. Yeah, that'll come out soon. Don't worry. We're going to work on that. Binato and I will work on that soon. I can tell you Killer B is incredible. Kisame is really good as well. We'll definitely work on that soon. All right, guys. So last words real quick. Again, I'm going to break this down one more time. March is the anniversary. So March, anniversary. Keep that in the back of your minds. March is the anniversary. Mei is incredible. Probably one of the top tier units out. And she's an incredible bait unit. So Mei, top tier for sure in my opinion. Onoki, decent for new players, not very good for old players, will be replaceable. Should you guys summon on this, if you are a whale and a dolphin and have expendable cash, please do whatever you want to do. She's worth it, absolutely. If you are a free-to-play player, save your anniversary Shino coins, save them for the actual anniversary itself. Pull her when the extra fragment comes out. And remember, link bonuses make a big difference. If you don't have the link bonuses, there's no point. Okay? I can't do a pull on this, bro. I wish I could. It's the PC version. So I don't have any Shino coins here. All my Shino coins are on the mobile. All right, guys. So, yeah. So Onoki, decent. Mei, incredible. Save for anniversary. That's the final thing you need to know. Save for the anniversary. The only person you should be working on if you have not been is Sai. Sai is the only exception. Yes, everybody does want Shisui for sure. All right, guys. This has been great. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be doing the podcast this week. We'll be doing some showcases when it's ready, and we'll be doing quite a bit. Thank you guys so much for coming out, spending your night with me, and enjoy the rest of your night as well too, and day wherever you are in the world. Be safe. This is Pain. Have a good one, guys.